Hi Taurus, I'm hoping you're doing well. This is going to be your new moon reading. The new moon is happening in Scorpio in your opposite sign. So you are definitely being affected here. It's going to be a very late degree Scorpio, but what is interesting is that Uranus just went back in Taurus, in your sign here. So it's going to be this opposition here. We also have Mercury going back to Scorpio, retrograde as well, that is going to oppose Uranus. So there is something here about the planets that are happening that is kind of not an easy flow. With the oppositions, it might be when it comes here between you and someone else, when it comes here when it comes to your consciousness versus subconsciousness kind of energy. So we will see what are the energies, what you should be aware of, what is coming in. And of course, I'm going to look here at a card as advice. So we're going to look at what is the situation here when it comes to this new moon. We're looking at the new beginnings with the new moon, starting something over here. There's difficulty because there's not light here with the new moon. So I feel like mostly has to do here within something like the seed that is being planted. It's just the initiation here of something. So what is the situation here? What's coming in? What can be the best possible outcome of that situation? And then one card as advice. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Regarding this new moon in Scorpio. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. Taurus placements, please. One more. All right, Taurus, let's see. Man, the Five of Swords and the Hierophant. They have one thing in common, this, though there's Aquarius and Taurus energy here. The number 5, which is always, crisis, changes here. And it's interesting that we're talking about changes and then we have Taurus energy. But it's saying that it's like something feels conflicted, like you have to go against or traditions here, or faith, or even look at it, vows, promises, or you are questioning this. It's difficult. The Five of Swords feels like I'm gonna do what I gotta do here and I'm not gonna stop, or I need to stand my ground. Even if there's going to be some situation of loss, I gotta win for myself. But the Hierophant is questioning the integrity here. Let's see. Oh goodness, that's why. It's like going against anything just to follow your heart. There's a strong impulse here, or desire or choice, but in a way, again, something here is preventing you, or you're afraid. That Knight of Wands is ready to burn bridges. Is passionate, go-getter, ready to take the journey. In a way, it feels I cannot control. But because the Lovers it's coming in here, I feel like it has to do that. Something is calling me. My heart is calling me, or this person, or this situation. It's like you feel like you have to do something. I don't know if it feels reckless or just pure passionate and intense. And that's why I said with that Uranus in Taurus, it's difficult because, again, with Taurus, it's like values and stability and, not kind of rushing into this situation unless, something feels very intense. But you feel like you have to overcome a lot of obstacles and challenges here. Yeah, there's 2 fire cards. Both, I feel like that Knight of Wands and the Seven of Wands stand above, but below is like, what do we need to overcome? What are the barriers here? It's like, in a way, you are breaking all these barriers because you have this passion and this strength and determination. But yeah, it is in the name of something that is very important, or a person or a situation here. At least that's what's coming in, as what you will be dealing with. I don't know if this is the seed, subconsciously hear what's going on and you're trying to stay strong. The way the temperance is falling here under the lovers, I like it because it's basically saying that there's going to be a merging here. And the temperance is coming as you're not going to rush in the end, even if you feel like the impulse. There's a lot of overthinking, and you cannot, in a way, here stop thinking about this situation, driving you crazy, you or whoever this person that is coming in. But it's like, still, I'm going to make the right adjustment. There's going to be a healing. There's going to be here an understanding and a merging that will help you. But mentally, you're really feeling blocked. You or whoever is coming in. It's like, I gotta deal with a situation right now that I know because of the circumstances. It's like the weight of Eight of Swords is coming in here, that someone feels like I cannot get out of my situation because of where I'm put currently here. Emotionally and mentally, I feel stuck. And maybe that's why you feel like you have to overcome a lot. How this is going to be done is that someone feels like, okay, I'm going to deal with my circumstances here. Use what I have and be patient, and at the moment I cannot charge in. There's a reflection, there's going back, there's trying to understand what is blocking you. That's the energy that is coming in. But there's a kind of a divine intervention with the temperance. It tells you that, hey, this is meant to be. Do not give up. Just be aware of your thoughts, of your circumstances, and work with those. Yeah, the Hermit, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. That's why I said it's going to be a lot of reflection here, by the way, guys. A lot of reflection for you to get out of this. It's going to be internal, because the Eight of Swords is like, oh, I cannot get out of this, because of, where I am, as I mentioned, and stuff. And the Hermit is like finding that light within. There's the wisdom, there's a lot of searching here, soul searching. But spring is coming and opportunities are coming. That's what it's telling you. Whatever this right now, intense energy here, blockages, barriers, passionate situation, overthinking, trying to make the adjustments, there's going to be wisdom and understanding. And I feel like if it is about you and someone else, there's a union, there's an engagement, and an opportunity that will come in. Now, with new moons, we also, of course, look at the next 2 weeks and so on here, but also with this one, it might resolve in the next 6 months when there's the new moon in Taurus. Springtime as well for some of you, because we have Aries here, and then we're looking at April and May forward as well. But yeah, there's an opportunity that is going to come here. There's a door that is going to open up, but there's going to be a lot of self-reflection and understanding regarding the pathway. Right now, it's telling you, remember, we got the Five of Swords, that conflict. The Six of Swords, which is Mercury in Aquarius, by the way. And there's a family here. It's not just someone alone, but in a way, maybe that's why, because it's Aquarius, we're looking at things as a collective, humanitarian, not just individually here, but also with other person or people here, or thinking outside of the box. And that's your advice for now. It's like you have the ability here, especially if you have air in your chart, or if you have a strong Uranus in your chart as well, you will be able always to look at things outside of the box, do something that other people cannot see, always finding solution, always finding the perfect balance, without feeling that this has to be a situation here of conflict or hurting, or I gotta do what I gotta do here without thinking of the solution and, you know, this other kind of person. So it feels like not just individually you, though again, you're gonna search here with your own kind of pathway here, or whatever you want to achieve. But right now it's telling you, when it comes to the Lovers or anything else, it's not like kind of get out of my way. It's like kind of thinking in a balanced way between you and someone else. That is going to be very important. There is a solution. There is a moving on to something calming here. But it has to do with family, or you and another person, what surrounds you, your community here as well. Let's see, from the untold truth of the heart. What is important for Taurus to know regarding this new moon in Scorpio? One more. Yep. Stuck, tied down, captive. Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and clutter. And because there's influences, dark attachment, third parties here. Someone is clinging, holding on, obsessing, watching here. The boundaries. Where do you draw the line or not drawing the line? Oh my goodness, this came for Aries too. Because there's lust, intensity, and sexual energy. Afraid of being misunderstood, lost soul, victim, and mistakes. And that's where the clashing is coming in. Remember, that's why I said the conflict or whatever is this situation. Do not look at clashing. Do not look at here as ego. Because it's telling you that that's what's going to help at the moment. Find the best situation that whatever these blockages are mentally that you're going through. It's telling you, I don't know if you are the person that is going to help. Because it's coming with his family here, by the way. But it's like someone that is thinking, how can I navigate in order to get out of this situation? And yes, with a Hierophant, it can be tradition, it can be what you know, but this is thinking in a different way. That's what's going to come in. But there's an opportunity, remember. This is it, Taurus. I truly hope this resonates with you. Thank you. Bye-bye.